Hey, what's up? My name is Iro of Unit A Creatives, and today we're gonna talk about the exposure triangle. What is up, guys? Welcome to Buhay Photographer. In our last episode, we talked about the basic parts of the camera and their functions. So today, we're gonna learn about the exposure triangle. The first thing we will discuss is the shutter speed. Basically, the shutter speed is what controls how long your shutter opens and closes. It also affects the outcome of your image. So basically, if you want to capture something that is moving, the higher your shutter speed, the sharper your image will be. And if you want to emphasize movement or blur the subject, then you need to slower down your shutter speed. So to give you a further understanding of how the shutter speed works, I'm going to show you a few images at the high shutter speed, at the lower shutter speed. So if you can take a look at these images, the slower your shutter speed, the more movement you can see on your subject. And the higher the shutter speed, the less movement or blur you could see on your image. The aperture also affects the depth of field of your image. So basically, the higher the aperture, the sharper the whole image will be. And the lower your aperture, the narrower the depth of your image will be. For example, as you can see on this image, which is shot on a higher aperture setting, you can see that all the image is sharp or is focused, as compared to this image, which is shot on a lower aperture setting. Only the subject is focused and the background is blurred. The last one on our list is the ISO. So basically, the ISO is your sensor sensitivity to light. So its main function is to brighten or darken the image. But take note, the higher the ISO, the more grain or noise you will see on your image. And the lesser the ISO, the better the quality of your image will become. And that's it for today's episode. So just a quick recap. We've discussed the exposure triangle, which is the shutter speed, which controls how long your shutter opens and closes, the aperture, which is the opening of your lens, and the ISO, which is your sensor sensitivity to light. But there's a lot more that you need to learn about your camera settings. Example, the white balance, which we will discuss in a different episode, which is more recent. You should stay tuned, subscribe, click that bell, and tell your friends about this. And once again, this is Iro of Unit A Creatives, and we will see you again on the next episode of Buhay Photographer.